Star.
I'm not as I am. Oh my God, I should have said something. We're not.
Hi, guys. How's it going?
Hi, everybody. Hello.
Ryan over here hanging out with Chris and Owen for, of course, our new updated versions of Meet the Bam Fam. That's right. We are going to grill Mr. Owen tonight on all of the things that, of course, we started doing this back before COVID. And yeah, we've got some questions and some new ones. So if you guys are on here and you guys want to ask Owen some questions, make sure you guys do that. Hello, Sarah. Sarah's on here, and looks like Liam is also joining in here saying, let's go. So yes, we have 10 people in here so far. Keep on making sure you guys like and share this up. We want to make sure that everybody is able to learn some stuff about our awesome part-timer Owen here. Speaking of which, let me flip this guy around. There he is. There's Owen. What's up, Owen?
Nothing much.
Just chilling, just hanging out. Well, you, sir, are going to be interviewed tonight by Mr. Christopher. Dun, 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 dun.
Hello, everybody.
So hopefully you guys can hear us okay. Becca's on here as well. A little clappy. So yes, Chris is going to actually be hosting tonight. If you guys can hopefully hear us okay. If you guys have questions, make sure you guys put those in the comments. We would love to know what they are. Otherwise, Chris is going to be grilling Owen tonight.
Go easy on me, please.
We actually have a question already from Sarah as well, so that's good. Yeah, keep all the questions, lay them all in here. I will get to them as much as we can. But But Christopher, why don't you go ahead and kick us off with that first question?
First question.
Okay. All right.
Owen, first question. How long have you worked at Bricks Minifigs?
So I've been working here for about almost 2 years now, right? I think is it 2 years in April or May?
April.
April. Yes, it'll be 2 years in April. To be honest, like the time really does fly. Like just yesterday, I felt like I was actually being trained on the register, how to do all the buttons and stuff. So
It's a lot of fun.
yeah, it is. And but how long? Like, when did you start working? I'm gonna throw the question back.
Whoa!
That's for my Meet the Bam Pam.
Oh, that's when you do it. Okay.
Chris has got one too.
All right, gotcha.
Yep.
I won't.
Feel
I
free
won't
to grill him on his too.
I won't interview you. I won't. So. Just want to keep going to the next question right after, like rapid fire.
Yeah, and you don't have to well, here, Chris, do you have a pen? Mark it off that you actually asked him this question, so we actually know. We can go between that list, the other list. You don't have to go in order, and then we also have some on here too. First off, can everybody hear us? Okay, that's a good question.
Say
Please
yes
let
or
us
say
know.
no in the comments.
Check.
You can hear us, okay.
1 2 1 2 check.
Let's turn this volume up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Actually, it's already up. Oh, wait. Yep, it is. Cool. Coolios. They said audio's good.
All right, sweet.
All right. So we're going to go from a. Chris is a little soft, so Chris gets speaking.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Deepens his voice. In the process.
First question coming from Sarah, your boss lady. What is your favorite project to work on while at work?
My favorite project to work on. I would just say, like, I really enjoy doing the birthday parties. Does that technically count as a project to work on, or does that not count? No.
That we have more of a favorite thing to do, but not.
So favorite project? That's what we consider a project then, like.
Anything you've had to work on in the back? Any builds you've had to do? Anything you've had to put together, take apart, sort?
Oh jeez. That's tough because.
Ooh, good question, Brian.
I think I would say my favorite is, didn't we have to whiten the Taj Mahal or something?
We did have to whiten the Taj Mahal.
I thought that was kind of fun seeing how we actually whitened the pieces. Like, I thought that was a cool experience.
Okay.
So,
Chris, get another one?
Let's see. Pick a number between 1 and 20. I'll
Speak up.
let you pick the question.
Or once you actually have to speak up.
14.
14.
I'm doing this at random. I like it.
Sorry, I didn't put numbers on there. It would have been easier.
What is your favorite snack?
My favorite snack? I have a few. So I like goldfish, but the pretzel kind. So like pretzels in general, but the goldfish pretzels.
Is that your go-to?
That's my go-to. And then, like, if I want a sweet kind of snack, I'm going gummy bears or gummy worms. And then I do like to snack on grapes a lot. Those are my top 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
Specifically the red grapes. Green are kind of.
I agree. Reds are so much better than green.
Yeah.
They are. They just hit differently. Let's see here. We got another question from the audience.
All right.
Let's see here. What is the deal with the mullet?
They say that like it's a bad thing. No, but so the mullet was not. I never thought I'd have a mullet. My parents, when I went to them, I was like, hey, I want to grow out a mullet. They looked at me like I was crazy, dropped everything. They're like, what? You want to do what? But I started growing the mullet out because I'm on the St. Francis football team and I'm a quarterback, and our quarterback coach and our offensive coordinator, he has a mullet. So he was kind of like, hey, why don't you grow one out, do something new for college? So I decided, I guess I would just grow it out, and I kind of like it. It's kind of, it's growing on me literally. So literally, yeah.
Let's see here. We'll do one more of these and we'll hit yours back. This one comes from Julie Hill. What minifig do you wish Lego made that doesn't currently exist?
Oh, geez, that's a great question. Wow, I probably should have thought of this on my car ride up here because we're gonna be sitting here for a while. Minifig that doesn't exist. So I wish they did more for Knights of the Old Republic. So they have Darth Revan, and now they have Malak. I think it would be cool if
And Malgus.
Well, Malgus is the Old Republic, but not, specifically Knights of the Old Republic.
Okay.
I wish they did Bastila to go with Revan. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool. And even if they did more Knights of the Old Republic sets, I think that'd be cool. Go into more of the expanded universe a little bit.
All right, Chris, what's up? What do you got?
Let's see.
You pick a number between 1 and 20. That's
just
14.
literally just point and ask the question. It's the easiest way to do it.
What's your opinion on stickers versus whoa. I had to read it right. What's your opinion, either stickers or decals or printed parts?
So between stickers, decals,
Or printed parts.
and printed parts, I'm going printed all day because I can't do stickers as easily.
Mm-hmm.
I have to get the piece separated or try to balance it.
Mhm.
But the slightest thing in it ruins it for me. So I like the printed tiles.
Well, here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Is there a place for decals?
What do you mean by decals? Like
Stickers. Decals and stickers are the same thing.
So there are some places for stickers, yes. So like the speed shaping sets,
Mm-hmm.
the headlights should not be stickers.
Agreed.
Those should be tiles. And there's the one speed shaping set that's all stickers that connect. That should be just tiles and get that over with. But maybe a few stickers on like the windshields or a minute sticker here and there isn't terrible. But I think Lego should do more tiles because I don't really see what stickers kind of do because they eventually will. What's the word? Like they lose their stick or they'll start to peel a little bit.
Right, peel
so,
off.
yeah.
Well, at least they got better over time, right?
Yeah,
because
that's true. They're not great. No, but yeah, I would go with tiles, printed tiles or printed parts.
Yeah.
Before anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else we got, Chris?
Let's see. I always do those. What is your favorite mobile app or game?
My favorite mobile app or game. See, I don't play many games on my phone anymore. But I can say the most recent one I played was Retro Bowl. It's like a little football pixel.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was a long time ago, to the point like it's still on my phone, but I have it up like set up to where it'll delete if I don't use it within 30 days or something. So the app's like not downloaded on my phone, but yeah, I don't really use many mobile games. Yeah.
Okay. Question from the audience.
All right.
From Brian Sokolowski. What is your favorite Lego Star Wars vehicle and what sound does it make?
Oh, geez.
It's a good one, Brian.
Great question.
Good
You know.
Does it go or does it go or does it go?
So my favorite Star Wars ship, I guess.
I got to follow up to this too. So.
Yeah. There's a few. I like the Y-wing. I like
Which Y-wing?
the Rebels one, or the A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back. That one.
Okay.
I like the Jedi Starfighters, the Revenge of the Sith.
But which
version.
one?
What do you mean, which one?
The question is what is your favorite?
My favorite.
Favorite.
Fine.
If you had to pick one
All
Lego
right.
set, one Star Wars set that you could have and hold and have forever, what would it be?
That wasn't the question.
Well, I mean, what's your favorite one?
Okay, fine. It's a two-part question. Well, do you want me to answer the ship one?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is your favorite ship?
All right. The ship question is it's the Anakin's Blue Jedi Starfighter from the
Okay.
animated show.
And what sound does it make?
Don't know, and I'm not doing it. Even
Try
if I
it
did.
anyway.
No. Next question.
Wow.
No, because no.
Next follow-up question is, what is your favorite Lego set?
My favorite Lego set. So the Lord of the Rings Helm's Deep is my favorite set. Of all
Helm's
time.
Deep. All
I
right.
don't own it. It's my white whale set. I want it. But I don't want to drop $800 for it. But it's my favorite set because I love Lord of the Rings just as much as I do Star Wars, and I have the little expansion pack to the Helm's Deep.
Yeah.
But it's like the tiny, minute one that's like, I have Helm's Deep. And it's like, yeah.
Okay. Brian posted up here. This is that's why Brian's the boss. Those are some Class A sound effects. Thanks, Brian. Chris, what else we got for him? Shoot him another.
What is your preferred sorting method? Color or element type?
Ooh,
Or like color
the sorting question.
I would say by element, because we that's how we all sort it here.
Yeah.
We sort it by the grass, the Technic, whether it's a minifig part, that stuff, and everything else just kind of gets thrown in the bin once it's done and thorough and cleaned and all that stuff. So I would just say sorting it by element makes it easier than having to do color.
Well, the question in origin of this comes from a lot of people who collect or build at home.
Yeah.
Builders. Because there's always do you sort everything by colors and go, here's all your greens or reds or oranges, whatever? Or do you say, this is all my 1x4 tiles. This is all my 1x3 tiles. These are my 1x4 plates. These are my...
See, I don't even go to that extent. I have a couple of minifig parts, helmets, torsos, etc., and then I have a junk bag. Everything else is just thrown in one of our gallon bags here and just in a bin.
So sorting is not existent at home.
No, it's not existent.
There you go. There's your answer, fellas. All right, Chris. Why don't you shoot one of mine? One of the B-list questions there.
One of the ones that say app questions for Owen.
Yep.
What would you say is your greatest achievement to date?
My greatest achievement to date. So my senior year of high school, during the spring semester, so spring of 22, I won the Chicago Bears Community All-Star Award.
Remember that? Yeah.
Which, for football, but it wasn't just for like the on the field stuff. It was more of the off the field community service and connection and positivity or positive environment that I helped facilitate on our team in our school. So I think that's my greatest accomplishment because I had no idea that was going to happen. Yeah, like one day our coach texted us and said, hey, everyone come to the auditorium. We're having a representative from the Chicago Bears come down, and people thought it was going to be Justin Fields or some player coming to give like a motivational speech. And I sat down front row, not even realizing that it was for me, even though like I usually just sat in the front row just because. And then it was like, hey, we're here to recognize one of you guys. And then they called my name. I was just like sitting there, starstruck, had no idea. And when I got up, went to the stage, I saw my mom and dad and sister in the back of the room. So it was like
got a little emotional, a little teared up.
Yeah. Because they snuck in and I didn't even look back. So it was cool. That's my greatest accomplishment.
Okay. Question from the audience and your newest supervisor, Rebecca. Mm-hmm. What is your favorite theme besides Star Wars?
I would say Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. So I was very excited when they brought back Rivendell, and then they're making the new Isengard Tower.
Yep, can't wait.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be I like that they're making.
That will probably be my ultimately favorite set.
Yeah,
even though Rivendell doesn't.
But I like that they're bringing back the Lord of the Rings, and I regret not getting more of the bigger sets because when I was younger and didn't understand money, I bought a bunch of the little sets because I wanted more figures instead of buying the bigger set and getting a handful of figs. So I missed out on getting the Mines of Moria, and it had Boromir, and I love Boromir. He's cool. And then Helm's Deep, obviously. So there's a few sets, Lord of the Rings, that I missed out. But Lord of the Rings is definitely my second favorite theme besides Star Wars.
So I am going to post a secret question to the audience. If you guys can answer that in the comments and answer that, I'm not going to let Owen know what it is right now. But if you guys have seen this, try to answer that question in the comments and let us know what you think. In the meantime, Christopher, hit him with another one.
Kind of worried now about that secret question.
Me too.
Why are you worried? You're not the one who's going to answer the question.
What is your favorite thing about working at Brooks Minifigs?
So that is a two-part question or two-part answer for me. I would say the faculty here. We have a great overall staff, and I would say it's more than we're just a staff. We are I would say we are a family because we do get together outside of work hours and we hang out here and stuff. We play,
have fun.
Yep, we hang out. We play video games together, which is something I never thought would happen because when I used to work my old job at fast food, nobody hung out together. Nobody did anything fun like that. So I would say the faculty and the people here make coming to work every day a joy, and it's nice to be able to, you see the same small staff, so you see the same people all the time. Yeah. You get to actually get to know them and talk to them and have those deeper conversations and stuff. And then the second thing, I like doing birthday parties, and I like being active and moving around. That's the best thing. I don't like sitting down. I like standing, so the parties are fun. I like walking around. I like being able to talk to customers, not necessarily just sell them on things, but be able to facilitate positive relationships and actually communicate with them, and get to know like what their favorite theme is, or like their favorite theme, what they like to do, how they sort stuff at home. So. Yeah. So
I'm going to call that on the enough time for the question. The question I posed to the audience, the live audience here, is what species would Owen be if he was part of the Lord of the Rings? We've got an
goblin, orc,
an elf, one of the Ents,
a tree,
tree Ents. I'm guessing because your height.
Does the audience know how tall I am?
And we also got a soldier of Gondor.
I like that. That's cool.
That was actually
yeah. But does the audience know how tall I am?
Most people that know you know how tall you are, yes.
Okay.
And right now, we got a lot of YouTubers and Facebookers on here right now. So, cool. All right. Let me see what else we got here. Julie Hill says Aomer. And your brother says the writer of Rohan.
Aomer is the one, Carl Weathers or whatever, right?
No, Aomer was the son of, he was the head of the writers.
Yeah, it's Carl Weathers, right? That's the dude from The Boys.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
All right, Christopher, hit him.
No, I'm an idiot. I'm stupid. I'm dumb.
It's like Carl Weathers.
Yeah, I'm stupid. Sorry, it's close to that. I'm dumb. I can't believe I just said.
I'm pretty sure Carl Weathers is the wrong.
Yeah, he's also dead now.
I was like, when you answered that, I was like,
I am so out of it.
I'm gonna just throw this away.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Pretend
You should have called me out. No, I can't believe I just said that. Moving on. Next question. Oh gosh. Go ahead, Chris.
What is your approach to building mocks?
My approach to building mocks is
non-existent.
Well, when I was interested in doing mocks, especially after Brickworld being out getting tips and ideas from the Lego Masters, I used, I think, Studi.io or whatever. Stud.io Studio, and that really helped being able to actually like have all the parts there that I could use and lay out everything, and not just kind of have to draw it out or think about it. Like I could actually build it right then and there, and it kept track of all the pieces I used.
Yeah.
And it was connected to Bricklink, so if I decided to order them,
then you just have all your stuff right there.
I would have it ready to go. Yeah, and I would just work back to how I built it, and it would, you can get the instructions from that. And then I think I was trying to do something from Jedi Fallen Order, and I actually mocked it out, and then it was going to cost me like $300 for all the pieces.
You did a few awesome little mini mocks here.
Yeah,
got a lot of praise from those.
Did one on The Last of Us, and then
one from
Fallen Order. Yeah.
Okay, Chris, I'm gonna.
Okay. If you won the lottery, what are the first three things you would buy?
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
So if I won the lottery, how much are we talking about? That's the question. Ryan, throw out a number. I won
$12 million.
$12 million. So I would pay off pretty much every family expense possible. So I'm going to count this as one thing. This is one. I would buy or pay for siblings' colleges, family expenses, buy my mom and dad a bigger house. That's what I would like. I would buy myself a house. Then I guess I just pretty much buy everybody a house. But then I would go on a vacation, very long vacation.
Where to?
Ryan, when you win $12 million, you can go wherever you want.
There's a few places you can't go.
That's true. But I would definitely see.
Don't say Disney World. You say Disney World, I'm gonna hurt you.
No, I don't know. That's tough. I'd love to see London. I would love to see France. My sister loves France, so I would probably do a family family trip. What are you laughing at?
Your dad.
What do you say?
He said he ate for Owen's parents.
Yeah, I love them. I love them. No, but yeah, I would probably go to London, France, see all the wonders of the world. I think that would be kind of cool to do.
Okay.
And then for the third option, I would buy some stuff, buy myself a car,
Spoil yourself.
I would treat myself.
All right.
Is there any other questions that the audience has?
As of right now, no.
Keep asking questions.
Well, tell them.
Feel free to keep asking me questions.
You don't have to stare at the mic. Luckily, I actually have it off screen on both of them. So yeah.
Now I just look stupid. Just
Lou is joining us. Hey everyone, sorry I'm late. I claimed lot number 3 for $10.
wow, I'm only worth $10, man.
It's the wrong show, Lou. Wrong show. But Lou, please ask some questions.
Was that the Portillo's Cup lot 3?
Yeah, right.
Portillo's Cup Lot 3 or dinner with Owen.
Your brother posts on here and said Owen wins $12 million. He gets to have cheese on his pizza now.
Yeah, we're rich.
Other question, we do have one again from your boss lady. What do you want to be when you quote unquote grow up?
Well, the thing is, I'm never gonna grow up, so
I don't want to grow up.
Yeah,
I'm a Toys R Us kid. What's Toys R Us again? We don't really know.
yeah, the Toys R Us is now Planet Fitness by the mall, so I'm kind of I know, like, who cares about working out? Just my toys. No,
I just want my toys back. God, you know how much exercise we got walking up and down those aisles looking for toys?
Where's the giraffe?
I learned how to drive a Toys R Us.
Yeah.
Power Wheels. Power Wheels. I was 15 driving Power Wheels. Pretty fun.
What was the question again? Went on a tangent here.
What do you want to do? What do you want to be when you quote unquote grow up?
Right. So I want to be an educator. I want to be a middle school math teacher. That's why I'm studying education at St. Francis. So I want to teach. I also want to coach football. I also want to host various clubs at my school. So a chess club, I think that'd be kind of fun to do. And I also want to do a Lego club. To what extent that goes into, I don't know yet. I'm still kind of figuring that out with Corey from Lego Masters because he goes into the schools and stuff.
Corey does a lot of stuff.
I know it. Like every day, every day I get a Facebook thing.
He was live yesterday.
Yeah, I get a Facebook notification from him. He was doing
shout out to Corey.
He was doing a meal prep for the week because he lifts.
Yeah, it's Monday meal prep.
Yeah, I tune in for those a little bit, and it's like write that down. Cool. Yeah, but that's what I would. Yeah, that's what I want to be when I grow up.
Okay, Chris, then with another one.
Okay.
I don't care what
This one?
Yeah,
Okay.
what is it?
What is your real dream car?
So we're talking realistic dream
Real
car?
life.
Yes.
If you could have any car.
Not like a hovering
Gotcha.
car.
It's easy. I want a Camaro. Like I want
What year? Color.
Bumblebee. Sums it up.
1969 Camaro. 2018 Camaro.
One of the newer ones.
What are
Yeah,
we talking
probably
about?
like 2015 or something. Like when Bumblebee goes from the 70s Camaro to the newer one, that's what I'm talking about. Like that, I want that car. Yellow, black stripes. Yeah, that's what I want.
Okay. Lou says, I don't know what's been asked so far, so we'll try this out. What set do you wish Lego made that they have not made yet?
We weren't. Good thing we weren't asked that question. We were asked
It's on the
which.
list somewhere.
We were asked what minifig we would build. If there could be a set that I would want.
And your brother chimed in and said, you've wanted a yellow Camaro ever since you saw Transformers.
Yep. Transformers. What a great movie. Anyway, that's tough. A set wanted to be built. So it's tough. What do I want?
No Star Wars ship scenes, anything else like that? No Lord of the Rings, Hobbit things haven't done yet?
I mean, there's a few like Lord of the Rings. I wish they did more like they're doing the medieval villages and stuff.
What was the dragon's name of the Hobbit?
Smaug.
Smaug. You see a Smaug?
That'd be kind of cool. But
3 feet wide.
I think it'd be cool if they did like Rohan or Gondor actually built those castles and stuff. I think it'd be kind of cool. Or made like a bigger Shire and actually like
UCS Minas Tirith.
That'd be cool. Oh,
5 feet tall.
or the prancing pony. I think that'd be kind of easy to do. Like that'd be kind of cool.
That could be an easy idea.
Exactly. And then, I was gonna go to the Star Wars one. I mean, I was, but I guess Star Wars. What do I want?
I mean, there are a lot of ships.
There are a lot of ships.
There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of movies that they, especially Star Wars, that things they couldn't do.
What's the one set that they keep remaking over and over and over? Oh, I want to know Luke Lance.
Oh, shut up.
That's what I want.
You're fired. I'm turning you off. Hey, Chris, how's it going?
Hi.
And this is now your show. We're kicking out.
Here, let me interview you now. So,
so Becca is also like to ask, what do you like? Why do you like Transformers?
Bumblebee.
With just a bunch of little crying to your face. Just like, why? Why do you like Transformers?
That's not why she's asking the question.
Is there another reason?
Yes, there is.
Okay, so why do you like Transformers? That reason.
That reason.
Uh-huh.
The cast of the movie is excellent.
So in other words, you think Megan Fox is hot?
Moving on.
That's a yes, folks. That's a yes.
No, but like 2007 Megan Fox. Not today. Today she scares me. I'm gonna be honest.
That must have been so all over the place.
Today, like she genuinely scares me. Like if she walked in here, I would probably be in the corner, like screaming, terrified. So, yeah.
Okay. Chris, hit him with one.
Great question. Great
Good
question.
question.
What is your favorite memory with Bricks Minifigs?
My favorite memory with Bricks and Minifigs is doing Brick World. That was an amazing experience, being able to do more than just work here at the store and do retail. I was able to go and be a part of the Lego community, and I learned a lot. That week. I learned how to be pretty much, I would say, independent and responsible.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the day I had to watch the booth. That was a great day for that. But it also like got me out of my comfort zone, was actually being able to talk to, I guess, quote unquote celebrities, because
Sure, yeah. They're so. I mean, they were on TV for a while. They're very popular, multi-million people watching them. Yeah.
So you go from watching them on TV, because I was actually required to go. I was required by Ryan
to
watch the entire season 1, season 2, and season 3 of Lego Masters.
Before he went to Brick World.
Exactly. Before I got, because it was my requirement, because I was supposed to be assistant to the coordinator.
Yep.
So I had to know people's names when I saw their face, and it actually did come in handy the day you were working the full concert, because I had to not only watch the booth but also be.
You chatted them up.
I had a chat with them. I had to be like.
And then we had some fun with them on Saturday night and Sunday night.
Yeah. So I would say, yeah, like being able to talk to them and get over the fear, I guess, that they're celebrities. You can't say anything to them. No, but I was just talking to them. I was down to earth with them. So I would say Brick World in general is the best memory I have, and I cannot wait for this year. What were you laughing?
Quickly, Lou post up says, "Thank you all, but you don't have to call me a celebrity."
I mean, I want to hear him sing in person. I felt so bad that I wasn't here for when he did when Lou did the
Cyberpunk?
no, yeah, the Cyberpunk Hamilton, not Hamilton.
Oh, Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Yeah, he's surprised us on the 29th. Yeah,
all I can do is just watch that online and shed a tear. And just.
We'll have more fun with him. But you had another question. Does that answer that question too, or was that a?
In a way, it answers it, but not.
You can ask him anyway.
No.
You were finally able to go to Bricks Minifigs, not Bricks Minifigs.
I was like, that's not what I wrote on there.
Wait, I'm at Bricks and Minifigs. What? No way. Go aheed.
You were finally able to go to Brick World Chicago back in 2023. What
Yep.
was your favorite part of the show?
My favorite part of the show. So there was so much that I enjoyed. Like it's the little things, like messing with Ryan and trying to find Mark. That was fun.
That was fun. Yeah.
I loved being hired by Tim and Zach to go work at their booth for a little bit.
That was pretty funny.
But I love the Olive Garden dinner we had with the Lego Masters. I loved Zumba class was fun.
Zumba was hilarious.
Zumba was fun.
You look like you guys were all sweating up like a storm in there.
Oh my god, it was crazy. I loved being fireman carried by Crash. That was interesting.
Which,
and by the way, is actually
Lego Master bucket list.
Yeah,
Can
it's
you
actually.
open another tab and like show where the quick little.
No, we don't have to, but it's down below. So if you are curious about what I'm talking about, there's a full video of me being carried by Crash, one of the season 3 contestants for Lego Masters, because he did it to Will Arnett in the show, so I wanted to do it.
It was fun.
But World of Lights was amazing.
Long.
Yeah, it went a lot longer than I thought.
Didn't it go to like 1 or 2 in the morning?
No, it was at least 4:30, 5 o'clock.
I didn't go to sleep till about 5.
We went to bed and it was still going.
Yeah.
Like,
And
we
then,
had to
we had to
I
get
went
up.
to
We
bed
had
at midnight.
we had to get up the next morning, and it was like
7 in the morning.
rubbing
Yeah,
the eyes. It was,
not even 7.
no.
Hey, I just let him be up at 5 to get freaking Mark. I was
Yeah.
like, I literally didn't sleep. I just turned around and went downstairs.
Yeah, went upstairs, hit the pillow, and came
Yep.
back up. But PTSD from that a little bit. No, but the holiday special, the holiday show too, was also an amazing experience as well.
Your dad would like to ask, who is the coolest person you ever met at a convention, etc.
So the coolest person I've ever met at a convention. So
Because you've obviously done, you did Brickworld last year.
Yeah.
We're not necessarily talking about Brickworld. There's also C2E2. There's Fanland, whatever. There's Star Wars Celebration.
the only 2 conventions I've done is that I think I can remember: Star Wars Celebration and Brickworld. My favorite person to meet at Brickworld, I met Rodrigo Blankenship, which is was the Colts kicker at the time. I think he's a free agent now or something. But
Funny enough, he actually was in one of our stores like 2 weeks ago.
oh, really?
With Ryan from MR.
Oh, that's cool. So he was just walking around, not wearing Colts gear or anything, just walking around like a normal human being. And I was probably the only person there who was like, "Hey, I know who you are. I know what you do. Like, it's cool to actually meet an NFL player." But for Star Wars Celebration, that's tough. I've met so many people. I've met Mark Hamill. Shut up. I've met Mark Hamill. I've met Ian McDermott. I've met Tamir Morrison. I've met James R. Taylor. Met him twice actually. But I'm gonna say James R. Taylor was the coolest experience to meet because I met him once because we had to get a picture with him. Like, you paid money, you took a picture, and it was in and out. You didn't really get to say much to him. And then
They rush you through that stuff.
Oh, they do. But I actually saw him again later that day when he was walking around the show floor, and I actually got to talk to him. And it was like, "Hey, thank you for my childhood." Because he does the voice of Obi-Wan. He does Johnny Test. He's in Big Time Rush, and he does a lot of other animated stuff that I grew up playing and watching. So it was cool. It was like, "Hey, thank you for my childhood." And I got a picture with him, and he does a podcast as well. So I actually got to talk about that. So I thought it was very cool. So yeah. Great question.
Let me see here.
How many viewers are we at right now?
It's like 20 something right now.
That's not bad.
It's better than it was last time we did them.
I'm having a brain fart.
That probably just
Sorry.
was very loud. Sorry.
Who played? Was Forrest Whitaker, right? Saw Gerrera?
Yes.
Because we were at the same Star Wars Celebration, right? 2019.
And we did know each other at the time.
We did know each other.
Wasn't Freddie there too?
Freddie was there. Yep.
Yeah,
None of us knew each other.
Do you know Freddie?
The funniest part of the celebration is me running into Forrest Whitaker playing pinball.
Oh yeah.
That was the weirdest interaction I've ever had. Because just, "Hey, what up?" It's like, "Don't worry, I won't tell anybody." It's like, "It's fine, let's go." And just
Went back to what he was doing.
Yep. I was like, "This is awesome."
Didn't you also meet Sam Whitwer?
I met a lot of people that night.
I do want to meet Sam Whitwer though, because
Sam was cool, but he was very intoxicated when I met him.
yeah, I would love to meet him when he's not intoxicated, but I would love to meet Sam Whitwer.
It was the end of the show. They were,
I think I want to meet Hayden too. I think Hayden would be so cool. And I know you've met Hayden, so
Hayden. I didn't get to spend too much time with him. Actually, Ian talked to us more than Hayden did.
that's how my interaction was.
When we got that photo, and then, but Hayden is really chilled out. Besides the fact that if you have more time, I heard Hayden's really, really nice.
So that's why I want to do the autograph, just to get a chance to talk to him.
Yeah.
But I think that the picture will last longer, ish.
Yep.
So,
Chris, go ahead and hit him another one. Good
What do you
answers.
want?
Picking it random.
Okay.
As I can't even see
What is
Chris's face.
the longest it took you to build one Lego set?
Oh, jeez. So I'm a slow builder.
I was like, let's talk about at home. Don't worry about here at work.
Here I'm on schedule and I'm going fast. But at home I'm very slow because I have to. Depends on the set. I will grab every piece for that page and then put it on. I won't just grab one at a time and add it. Depends on the set though. But it took me a long time to build Lord of the Rings. Actually, I had the Black Gate, And
It's a good one.
This is a good one. I built it wrong. So when I would open the gate, it would break every time. And I couldn't, because it was all the rock pieces that I would never get I always get it wrong.
Okay.
So it took me forever to finally put it together. Like I built it and break. And it took forever to do. So I would say that is my longest set to build and put together, but I'm rather a slow builder. And I've learned how to become a better builder, but I take my time with it because I don't want to have to rebuild it after it breaks or the play feature doesn't work.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So speaking of sets and everything else, do you have a backlog at home?
Backlog.
So in other words, sets you haven't built yet.
I do actually.
How many would you say are in your backlog right now?
No, I'm kidding. So I have the new Dune helicopter. I know it's not the new
the Ornithopter.
Ornithopter.
Yeah, I'm rewatching that movie now.
I got that one. I want to rewatch the movie. I got that set. I have the new R2-D2. I have the 2014 Naboo Starfighter. I have Vader's Castle. I have Palpatine's Arrest I got to work on. I have the Death Star, which is a long project.
At least it's semi-clean now.
You haven't even started it?
No, are you kidding me?
Is this still in a box, or is this the other one that you were trying to piece together?
It's the one piece together, but I'm going to count that as a set because we're working.
Yeah.
And then I also have the Old Republic attack fighter ship thing. The
Rogue Shadow?
No. Rogue Shadow has been done for a while, and that is
yes.
I'm so proud of that. Like that's the one that's displayed, and it's just like it's nice.
So out of your backlog, which one is the one that you can't wait to build, and which one are you actually going to build first?
So I'm going to build the Dune one first.
Okay.
And I'm going to, because I want to watch the movie, and I want to build it while watching.
Have you seen it at all yet?
Oh, I've seen the movie. I've seen the old 1984 one.
I watched some of the scenes. It's so bad. There's so many good people in that movie too.
Yeah, but like my dad will probably comment this, but he and I get into arguments because when I read the book, it doesn't have the sound weapons like it does in the book.
Mm-hmm.
The book has knives and stuff and dueling, while the old one wanted their own rendition of a lightsaber or like a phaser. So they added these sound weapons that went nothing along with the book, and it was not great. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So you said we're going to build the Ornithopter first, but which one are you looking forward to building the most?
That is it.
That is the
answer.
thing?
That is the answer.
Fair enough. All right, Chris, have another one.
Okay. Let's start with the last one. What does Lego for you?
What does Lego do for me?
Yeah, what does Lego do for you as a person?
Well,
Of course.
there's a great question. Lego has done so much for me, and it's not even the actual pieces that do stuff for me. It is the things Lego has got. It has gotten me a job, a place to work. It's given me the ability to get out of my comfort zone, gain more confidence, talk to people. What?
Chris Nigger posted up here. It says it pays his paycheck.
That too, but for me, working here was never about. I mean, it helps, but it's never really been about money or the paycheck at the end of the 2 weeks. I come here and I love spending time here. And Ryan tells me to stop, but I love coming here on my days off and hanging out and spending time and doing extra stuff around the store just because I love being here and I love, like I said, talking to customers and just being able to share my love of Lego with them and hear about their stories and hear about them. So Lego for me has helped me build confidence in myself and confidence in the ability to do things and get out of my comfort zone and try new things. So yeah.
Building more experiences.
Yeah.
Gotta get the puns in there.
Yeah.
All right, Chris, what else we got?
Okay.
This is so, I cannot get this further away from you. It's like your head gets getting bigger and bigger. Go ahead.
I don't know. It's up to you. What is your one dream theme that you would want to be made?
My one dream theme. It's a tough question. It's a very tough question because this is the stuff I think about and I think I know the answer. And then we can do something like this and it's gone.
Yep.
Dream theme.
So if there's any other theme that you would ever want made.
This is going to sound kind of dumb, but even though Mega Bloks does it, I wish they did Halo in Lego.
I think Lego would do a better job.
Exactly, because you would have great figs, you'd have all the Spartans, you'd have the ODS members, but you would also have the builds would be amazing. Like, could you imagine them? You'd have the like the tanks, the little speeders, the I haven't played Halo in a while. I can't remember the names, but all the vehicles would be amazing.
Yeah, the Warthog.
And they'd be so cool because they did a lot of that similar stuff. Like the Warthog is similar to the Avatar little helicopter, and like some of the tanks are just Star Wars tanks, or can be modified. So I would say Lego Halo would be kind of cool.
Okay. Chris Meeker posted over here, have all employees built signature figs? So sig figs. Funny enough, Beck and I were literally talking about this the last time we worked together. Yeah. That we should all design our own sig figs and sell them here in the store.
That would be kind of cool.
I was like, well, you'd have to find the right things. You'd have to find a bullet piece for all. I think there actually is one somewhere.
So the hair piece I want to use is the one from Series Black.
Oh, seriously? Oh, okay.
So because it's longer.
Yeah.
It's a little too long for me, but it's the only thing they have for like.
It's also dark, isn't it? Like black here.
Yeah, but they have different, like the Ravenclaw set, the little book case. One of the guys has a dark brown mullet piece, so I would use that as my sig fig. But on my name tag specifically, I have my own Hoth Rebel Pilot. Not necessarily a sig fig, but that's
one of your favorites.
Yeah.
We have another question from Sarah asking, do you have any pet peeves? Things that annoy you? I know one thing.
What? Go ahead.
You answer your question. You have a question.
Well, so I don't like the sound of styrofoam. Styrofoam.
Can't stand that.
That is when people crinkle it or like poke it.
That's
it's like, and I don't do nails on a chalkboard. Biggest pet peeve is, yeah, I'd say it's my biggest pet peeve right there. That alone, just that noise. Yeah, that one gets me a little bit because the sound is kind of similar to the styrofoam a little bit. So
there's ooh, styrofoam.
Ooh.
Liam says Owen's hair is the Obi-Wan hair from his show, but in dark brown.
I could see that.
Maybe.
Kind of. Yeah, kind of.
Chris Meeker says, do you ever get caught building when you should be working? I mean,
but that's my job.
The whole thing.
So
there are certain parts where Owen likes to collect things for a build while he's supposed to be working.
Occasionally.
But I haven't done that. I mean, the thing is, if you're sorting through the bulk, looking for parts, and you just happen to find something.
Majority of the time, it's when I'm sorting through bulk, and I'll find a piece and be like, I need that for my set. Oh, I need that for mine. I need that for mine.
Yeah, so I think it's more so that our staff does get caught picking through parts for themselves while they're supposed to be working instead of just setting them aside and looking at it later.
Yes, but it is part of sorting.
But building is definitely 100% part of the job.
Yeah.
Plus, as soon as you sort it out, there's like a 60-70% chance or whatever that you are going to get those parts.
Exactly.
So technically, you're still selling stuff while you're sorting.
Pretty much.
Yep. Personal picking. That's right, Chris. Personal picking. All right, Chris. What is?
We got a lot of questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's only been 45 minutes. But still.
Oh, really? We got
lots
of time.
Were you into Lego before working at Bricks Minifigs? And how did you get into it?
So I was into Lego as a kid, just because, like, Lego Star Wars. You saw the commercials on TV, and that one voice was always iconic. My brother and I would be watching Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network, and you just get a commercial for Lego Star Wars, and it always have the cool sets and the expensive ones that we could never get, but we got a few of them, and I was always into it as a kid. But then when I reached late middle school, early high school, I had my dark ages. I got rid of some of the sets. I denied my love for Lego because it wasn't cool enough, and like a lot of the football buddies were like, "This is stupid. Why do you need to do what? Who cares about Lego?" So I actually got out of it for a long time. And funny enough, working here is what helped me find my love of Lego again and appreciate it and actually like buy more sets and go back and actually get the sets I wanted as a kid. And funny enough, is all my college football friends are like, "Oh, dude, Legos are cool. You work at a Lego store?" Like, no way. And they're like, "Hey, can you hook me up with a discount and all that stuff?" And they will come in the store and you'll give them the discount, and buy sets, and it's cool to see that at home. And so What are you looking up?
This one actually. Let's see if I can get the next one here. Oh, we don't want that one. There we go. This is one of those examples here. If I can pull this up
Of what?
The old commercials.
New from Lego Star Wars. Yeah, that should be the guy's voice or something. Kind of British, maybe Australian. Who knows?
Oh, wow, this is what? That's the Japanese. You're looking for Star Wars?
The pirates ruled the waves until a maniac showed up. Lego Maniac!
Got all of those 90s commercials. But yes, it was definitely one of those things that made it around. But yeah, the commercials and all the books, I think definitely got a lot of sense to look at. And like, I always love getting the actual booklets and like, oh hey, look what's coming out in 3 months. I'm like, and they stopped doing that in like the late 90s. And I think they would have so much more sales if they would just make those.
And I catch myself on like Instagram. Somebody will post a leak or something, and I'll do the no way, look what they're releasing in 3 months, and then sometimes it comes true and sometimes it doesn't. So yeah.
Let's see here. We got a question from Lou.
All right.
Says, do you think Lego should make Force Ghost figures? What should they use, translucent or monochrome? Question mark.
So if they're doing Force Ghosts, they have to go. I think this is tough. Are they going to do Hayden Christensen as the ghost, or are they going to do?
Well, I don't think that's not really the question. I think the question is what material and something would they use on? Because right now, translucent blue, for instance, is used for a lot of projections in Star Wars. Could you still use that as a Force Ghost? Would you have to use maybe? And I just thought about it. Maybe one of those blue satin colors, like a satin clear, would be kind of cool.
I don't really know much about the satin blue, but I would probably use the other option, the projection blue. I would use that one.
A cool thing to do is if they could make like a color between the satin blue and like the weird like silver purplish color that came on like the Eternal sets.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's a set.
Like a mix of those two.
Yeah.
Like I can see that, but the thing is, if they're doing, when I was trying to do the versions, because you know how they had Hayden Christensen redone to do the Force Ghost.
Yeah.
The newer, I believe the newer version is like more of a blue, while the older one's more of a clearish white blue in a way. So the two would be different, but it's a good question. It's a good question.
So should they make Force Ghosts?
I think they should. I don't see like the UCS Ewok Village would have been a perfect time for that.
I think honestly, what would be cool if they did like one of those little target cubes of like the four and just had the four Force Ghosts. That was the only way to get the Force Ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
Just have like
those would be expensive though later on.
Whatever else, and have all
I
there. And that was the only way.
I was so mad if I couldn't get the Anakin.
Or make it like an exclusive DWP or something for like a $200 Star Wars purchase.
That'd be kind of cool. Because my goal is to get all the Anakins like in a display case.
Okay.
All 27 of them. And if they get that one and it's like rare and I can't get it, I'm gonna be annoyed.
Here's an interesting question we haven't been asked before. What is your favorite type of customers? Young kids, older builders, someone in between, teenagers? What is your ideal clientele to deal with?
So
and to help out.
It's tough because and obviously I'd help anyone no matter what.
Smart business answer.
Yeah, that is a smart business answer.
Smart PC.
It's the truth though, but I would say I would prefer helping families, like full families.
Okay.
Because you see the kids and their excitement, and sometimes the parents don't understand the excitement. And I've had parents who'd be like, "Oh, little Timmy or whatever, you're gonna get out of this anyway. Who cares?" And then me as 19, it's like, "Hey, like they're not gonna get out of it like this. If they might, but they might not. Like this is actually this is fun. This is something I do even as a young adult. So it's nice to be able to share the perspective with the parents to show that there is this. Hey, it's not just a one-time thing, and
Lego's not going away.
Exactly. And you as a parent can also get involved with Lego too. So it's nice to bring Lego to the entire family, not just the kid, not the one kid or just the parents. So I would say it's a family experience.
Well, that's the thing. Like we have noticed that a lot of families that do build together are a lot happier.
Exactly.
And they seem to have a lot more fun. They do a lot of things, especially outside of Lego.
Yeah.
whether it's sports or walks or whatever else.
Yeah.
So it is one of those things. And of course, Chris kind of grew up into Lego. He started at 4 or 5 years old at home, and then of course now we own the store. So it's basically grew up here. So.
But yeah, it's like a family activity on a rainy day. Like instead of going to the park or going to see a movie, you can just
go to the
throw on a movie
and
build a Lego set. Yeah, exactly.
Chris says he is actually one of those families too.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Like, seriously. That is amazing.
Yeah, it's one of those things that just keeps on giving back. So do it. Chris, let's hit him another one.
Okay, I'm gonna do one of your questions.
Fine.
As a fan of Star Wars, who is your favorite character from the movies?
Anakin Skywalker. Easy.
Okay.
That's
Anakin Skywalker in episodes 1, 2, or 3.
So
if you had to pick one.
Oh my gosh, that's tough. So I modeled my mullet after, or I'm trying to after Anakin. I like that one. But in the third one, so I would say Revenge of the Sith. Anakin is cool.
Okay.
Because I like the whole the lightsaber twirls and all that stuff, and it's the movie's about him. Like that movie's all about him. While Attack of the Clones is kind of in different directions. Mm-hmm. While Attack of the Clones is my favorite, Revenge of the Sith focuses on Anakin the most, and I enjoy that.
His transformation and everything else and all the stuff he's going through.
It's so cool.
All right, Chris, I have another one.
Okay. What is your favorite Lego set that you have purchased?
My favorite Lego set that I've purchased. I didn't technically purchase this new in box.
Chris, it doesn't exist yet.
Or used? No.
He says Anakin and What If. That'd be actually interesting thing to do a Disney What If series.
It could be kind of cool. Like, what if Anakin joined the light side of Darth
Vader? What if Padme didn't die giving birth to the twins? Dun, dun,
She'd
dun.
probably be helping the rebellion and stuff. And that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
No, but to answer your question, the set
but his only weakness is sand. It was blue.
Yeah. Of course, rough and irritating and happens to get everywhere.
Yeah, sorry, continue.
No, yeah. The set I bought, not necessarily, I didn't buy it new in box or used. I bought all the parts for it and put it all together and found the figs over time is the Rogue Shadow from The Force Unleashed. That is one of my favorite sets of all time, just because of the nostalgia of playing the game growing up as a kid. And funny enough is when I first played it, I never beat the game. I got so frustrated and stopped playing it completely. Mm-hmm. And then just one day I was like, I'm bored, started the game over. I was a little older, took the time, the patience, and actually beat the entire game. And I have a newfound love for it. And I played it played The Force Unleashed on the Wii, the Xbox, the DS. I don't think you even know what a DS is. They're so old. That was my.
Do you know what a DS is, Chris?
Not really.
No. Okay.
Oh, word. God, I'm old. But yeah, I would say the Rogue Shadow is, one of my favorite sets I've ever purchased.
Okay. Question from the audience is, what is your favorite Lego color?
My favorite Lego color?
If you had to choose one specific color.
Do you still have the periodic table colors?
I do in the back, yes.
I don't
think it's up here.
You don't need to get it. My favorite color piece.
The actual Lego color.
It could be the perfectly color name too.
Yeah.
That's tough because I haven't thought about that. I would just say translucent blue then.
Trans medium blue, trans light blue, trans dark blue.
Yes. Blue. Blue is blue. No,
but it's not.
What's the color that they use for the translucent water pieces, like the light?
Trans light blue.
I would say light blue then.
Okay.
Yes.
Medium blue is like adult Ahsoka's.
Okay.
Blades. Dark blue is like dark blue.
I would say the light blue is kind of cool.
Okay.
I like the water effects and stuff.
Our buddy Kurt is joining us. Say hi, friends. Sorry I missed this. Where did you learn to be so smooth, and how do I learn such a skill?
Stop it, you. No, I'm writing a book. You can purchase that at any local retailer, Barnes & Noble, Target. You can find out there.
He's going to be doing a book signing here at Brooks Manufacturing.
I will be. I haven't thought of the title of it yet, so if I did have a title of the book, let me know down below what it would be called. Need ideas, so.
All right.
You two can be just like me. Ka-chow.
That's not copyrighted or anything.
No, because I didn't say what the brand was.
Oh, that's good. All right. Chris, hit with another one.
If you could choose any set to own, what would it be and why?
Helm's Deep.
Wait, have you said to own? Okay,
Yeah,
Helm's Deep.
You can answer that one earlier.
That's fine. If it's good to people are
kinda
just now joining in.
perfect,
Yeah. People are now joining in, so it doesn't hurt.
Yes, if you guys are just joining us, please ask questions in the chat.
We don't mind repeating your name or answering ones we've already answered.
More than one question for one person.
We want you to get to know
Answer
me.
as many as you want.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was trying to come up with some things. Lou says the Riz.
Lando Calrissian.
All right, Chris, get him with
The
the
Riz.
That's the name of the book.
That's the name of the book.
The Riz.
The Riz. Ew. No.
Come on, boy, just pick one.
I know. Do you free build or use instruction manual?
I have to use an instruction manual. I would everyone's like, oh, master builder, Mox, imagination. I need instructions. My life is simple.
Yeah.
Just find the piece and let me build it. I just turn the page, I'm done. And I don't know if they had this before, but now they have the little bar at the bottom to show your completion status. That is so nice because it's like I get halfway and it's just halfway.
I'm almost done.
Because after a while, building's fun, but sometimes it gets a little bit can this just be over with already? So yeah.
I get it.
Interesting.
What?
Go ahead and do another one or two first. And then
Okay. Do you want to point at one of them?
Let's do one from this page and then one from that page, just to.
Okay.
What about Chris keeps leaning forward so that he's not?
Sorry, I have to do
He's
this
doing his
instead.
best interviewer job.
My only interview. After watching Letter Masters on Fox, which team is your overall favorite?
That's a great question. So my favorite team, there's a few, but
They're safe for that too, or no?
I enjoyed Emily and Liam. They were very nice to meet and get to know.
Mhm.
I loved Yo-Yo and Crash. They're fun.
Yep. The
So
Stevens.
Steven.
They're a handful, man.
They are a lot. Caleb and Jacob, they're fun. And then since they weren't at Brickwood, I don't remember their names, which is terrible.
Describe it.
It's the big muscular dude, Aaron. No, not Aaron.
Aaron and Christian
I think so. Weren't
from
they?
season one.
Yeah, I thought they were kind of cool, just because it's the dude liked lifting, and it was
Christian was he was
Yeah.
the one from our local store.
yeah. So he liked lifting and working out, and he also liked Lego.
So if you had to pick your favorite of all of them, who would it be?
probably Emily and Liam, just
Emily and
because the mother-son duo was very cool.
Okay.
And it was very nice to meet them because at Brickworld, I got to hang out with Liam and spend time with him. Because
They're great.
yeah, and but Liam didn't do a lot of what the adults went out because he's my age, so they didn't go out, hanging out, going out, partying, and so I guess partying, whatever the word would be. He and I just hung out and got to talk about
Enjoying
Legos.
alcoholic beverages.
Yeah, but Liam and I got to hang out and just kind of talk as kids because with him being a Lego master, I don't really know how many people he has that he can talk to about Lego in a non celebrity interview way. So it's kind of cool just to be able to relax and talk to him. So yeah, I would say Emily and Liam.
What was the other part?
And then a follow up for the question: did you have any disappointments about any teams on Letter Masters?
I have no disappointments about the teams, but there are some teams that I think should have won or.
Well,
won.
that's the whole thing.
But I
do you feel like certain teams got rooked? Do you think that somebody should have gone further than they did?
So who had the bridge? They got disqualified because it was one lower. Remember that? Remember that one?
Well, the bridge was only done in season one, wasn't it?
Well, yeah.
Because it was Mark and Ben and Tyler and Amy that both got the 1,000 pounds.
Yeah.
And then Mark and Ben won that money.
Mark and Boone didn't win season one, correct? No, they got
No.
second. I think Mark and Boone should have at least. I think they should have won. But
Tyler and Amy won season one.
Wasn't there for one of them they only showed half of the bridge?
yeah.
Well, Tyler and Amy's wasn't complete in the back. That's
Yeah.
why they lost. Or else they would have won and beat Mark and Boone.
They just didn't show it on the actual show.
Yeah.
But that is
Kurt says Mark and Boone should have won.
Mark and Boone should have won, but what Boone's doing now at Lego is
Yeah, darn. Boone's head of Lego Disney now.
darn it.
Like,
So
senior
so they're doing.
over.
He's doing great stuff. They both are. So they're.
So is Aaron.
They
So
are-
is Dave. So it's
So they are a fan favorite, and I think that still shows whether they won or lost. So yeah, that's
I just wish that they could actually both go to Brick World and they could
yeah,
both be there as a team.
yeah. 'Cause
we tried. We're never gonna give up. I mean, with Mark and too.
Yeah.
All right. Question to Mr. Owen.
That's me.
What is your least favorite Lego line or theme?
My least favorite Lego line?
Coming from Lou.
My least favorite Lego line. So this is tough. This is a tough question. Can Lego Dimensions count as a Lego theme?
It's a Lego theme.
So Lego Dimensions was cool. I love the idea behind it, but the game wasn't as fun for me as I thought. Like the game wasn't fun. I liked the figs they came out with. Like they had Mission Impossible. They had the original Teen Titans before.
Didn't they have like the Gremlins too?
Yeah, they had all like the retro '80s stuff, which I thought was neat because it was like, oh, it's cool. It's a good way to get figs.
E.T., Mission Impossible.
Yeah, like,
those
were all options.
Sonic the Hedgehog was also
but putting them in the game didn't make sense to me because I didn't want Gandalf running around.
We had fun playing Dimensions.
It was fun, but I think
swapping all the things around, it was cool for part of the game.
Yeah.
But it got so tiring. It was like I just want to leave my character on there.
I don't want to have to move it to this.
Once I got Supergirl from here, once I got Supergirl from here, she's like one of the most expensive characters. I was like, I will always have her on my team of 5 River all the time.
Yeah.
Because she's a superhero, a Green Lantern, and whatever else all in
Red Lantern and had the supervision.
Yeah, she was awesome.
So yeah, I would say Dimensions was a great idea, just didn't execute.
Was not.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting question from Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
Says Marvel, Star Wars, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, rank the worlds. I think she means like rank the overall series.
So Star Wars is number 1, obviously. Lord of the Rings is number 2, and then what's next? Harry Potter.
Harry Potter and Marvel.
Harry Potter's 3, Marvel's 4.
Okay.
Because Marvel sets are hit or miss. The last Marvel set I bought was probably, I like to say Guardians of the Galaxy, the first Guardians of the Galaxy. So,
Chris Meager says, aside from the haircut, what sets you aside makes you stand out as a different, makes you stand out differently from the other employees at Works Movies?
So that's tough.
So what makes you a standout employee?
I don't know, Ryan. What does make me stand out as an employee?
This is my question.
See, I don't know. That's a great question. I'm stumped. That's a great.
This reminds me of the question one time I asked someone in an interview. Was like, "So why should I hire you?" And I was like, "I don't know."
You asked me that question too, and I gave you legitimate.
I asked everybody that question. That's part of my absolute interviews.
What sets me apart is I would like to think I come to work every day with a smile and bring positive energy and attitude, no matter what the situation is. I could be on my worst day, or other people could be on the worst day, but when I'm here, I'm here to help others and make sure everyone else is being positive and energetic. And there's never, like, if you ask me to do something, I'm going to do it no matter what, or at least attempt to try to do it.
Try your best to do it.
Yeah. And if I don't know how to do it, I'm always going to ask, and I'm always willing to be here. Like I'm always like, hey, if you need, I'll be like, Ryan, hey, if you need me to, seriously, you need me to come in and rotate light bulbs, let me know. Like, and I actually, we've done.
That's why it's brighter.
Yeah, so it's literally anything. Like
except for the giant light that's shining.
Yeah, well, I would have said so.
I hope that answers the question.
I think we already cut this one time. Your favorite part of being a Xfinity employee, I think, was already asked, correct?
It was already asked. Favorite part about being an employee,
a band employee, band team member, the band fam.
Being a part of the BAM fam is being around the other people in the BAM fam, because we have such a wonderful staff. Sorry, I'm trying to think. Anytime I'm talking seriously or like thinking, I don't make eye contact and I look away, you know. But who am I looking at, Chris or you now? Like, I can look at both of you, but I would say being able to be here with the other members of the BAM fam, Tim, Avery, Dave, Becca, you, Chris, Sarah, and everybody here is what makes work so much fun and what makes being an employee mean something. And then also all the opportunities that present itself with being a part of the BAM fam is, you know, the birthday parties, the ability to talk to customers, and the ability to grow
crazy
events and the abilities to help other stores and grow the BAM fam. Even though like we have our little pod here,
but there are other pods.
There's extended family that you visit on Christmas and Thanksgiving.
You guys had to check out the O'Fallon store last weekend.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. We actually.
But I heard you didn't get to go to Glen Carver now. Go see Magical down there.
No, I didn't get a chance to. Just because we were on the road, but it was nice to be able to talk at the O'Fallon store. I was like, hey, I'm at the Crest Hill store, and they're like, oh, really? Like we actually get to talk about what different stores, because like they have carpet in their store. They had They had a dog in their store too. It's like a store pet. And I was just like, this is awesome. Like, it's cool. Like it was cool. And they also had their kids working on bulk and pieces and stuff. So yeah.
All right, quick. I'm gonna have one more question, and we're gonna go back to Chris here. Should a large set have one large manual or several smaller manuals?
Smaller manuals.
You like smaller books better?
I do, because
do you have that one book in the back, or is that in the project kit?
Which book are you talking about? I have 11 books.
It's a one talking one.
Oh no, that's not my office.
So the use like
the notebook the book weighs 9 pounds.
I
don't want any torn up anymore than this.
Any UCS set has like the binder rings kind of that make it easy to turn. That's different. But if we're talking a set with, because there's always a time where you have to like try to hold the book open and it closes on you, and then it's on your page.
Especially like the first 15.
Yeah, that is annoying to me. But if I have a little book, I can do one book and then stop. And then like if I need to take a break or come back to it tomorrow or the next day, that's
structure book.
Yeah, I would just do the little books. Yeah.
All right, Chris, hit him a question.
Okay,
there's some more here too, but
I would start with that line.
Yeah. Do you enjoy working at Bricks Minifigs?
Yes.
Pretty.
Yes.
Easy.
Get away with this.
Yes.
This is one word answer.
Yes. Yes.
What does your normal workday look like?
Yes. No. My normal workday, come in here, you clock in. I usually ask what can I do to help, what's on the day's agenda, and I usually get the rundown of the day. And right after that, I'm ready to hit the ground running. And it's either doing bulk or I like to clean, so it's doing some form of cleaning, whether it's sweeping the floors, picking up pieces, dusting. That's kind of fun. But and then it's just
dusting never ends.
It doesn't helping customers and talking with them, going through phase, and then it's always just you have to be flexible to whatever the day might bring, because you never know. You might get no trades, you might get 100 trades.
You might get like the buy day.
You might get 37 cars all at once.
Exactly, and you might get like you were saying, the lady at the buy day who decides to trade in like her entire box collection set.
Here you go.
Which is I would say 150, 200 sets. Just So the best thing is that every day is something new. No day is the same working at Bricks Minifigs. So yeah, if that answers the question.
Question from Chris Meeker says, Lego Builder app or old school instruction books?
Instruction books.
Instruction books.
That's nostalgic.
Instead of pressing a button, you can actually flip the pages.
And if I don't have the instruction, I go to customer service and I use my computer to find it. But I prefer having the physical book rather.
Because it also makes it feel more complete.
Exactly.
Have more of the actual set and how it came out.
Yep. 100%.
Plus, if you have like this,
your dad just says, "Yay, mom has chores for you tomorrow." Great answer.
Yay.
Dun dun dun. I'm done with that one.
I know. What was I gonna say? Why do they have to be listening?
I love to clean everything. Well.
I genuinely do love to clean and do stuff just because I want to keep busy. Like, I'm working. I'm getting paid. I want to earn my wages and earn my keep. I guess that's. I want to work hard and earn it, and that means rotating light bulbs or dusting and doing.
The light bulb project was fun.
It was.
I think we still need. I
fine.
wouldn't say we need more, but I feel
get the ladder, Ryan.
Well, we have one more that we can add to the hallway.
I'll film you.
If you want me to clean the bathroom, the toilets, just say it. I'll do it.
It's another day when you open.
Yeah.
All right, Chris, hit him another one.
Okay. Let's down the line. What is the difference in how you act at home versus at work?
Good question.
So, at home, funny enough, is I'm a little bit more introverted, and I have my little sparks of extrovertism, I guess, if that's the word. Like, I'm always like, if I'm not doing anything, I'll be in my room, hanging out, watching my phone, playing video games, doing something like that. Homework usually, and if I have the like if my sister, my brother, my mom and dad, my dog, they'll come in or something, and I'll have that burst of energy and I'll spend time with them and that stuff. But while I'm here, I'm more extroverted and I'm more ready to talk. But I think so I'm both introverted and extroverted. So it
just depends on what like environment you're in.
Yeah, like at school,
Yep.
When I'm not in the football setting, I'm in the classroom or I'm in the library. I'm introverted, not really talking to people. I got my headphones in. So yeah, it just depends on the environment I'm in.
Sure. Yeah. How long ago did you start dealing with Lego?
How long ago did I start dealing with Lego? Would that kind of fall under the how long?
So like when did you start
building,
playing with Lego, get interested in Lego?
I don't remember my first set, but I remember the set me and my brother both like vividly remember playing with was the original Clone Wars battle pack with the two plain Phase 1 clones, the gunner, and then the captain with the black armor.
How old were you?
I'm trying to remember. It's so long. I want to think 6 or something, but maybe.
What you could do is you could find it on Bricklink.
I could.
Well, the set came out in like 2000. I don't. You don't even have to.
No.
That's the one set I remember vividly playing with. And I think I was 5 or 6 or something like that when I started playing with Lego. Maybe even sooner, just Duplo pieces, but.
Duplo pieces.
Duplo.
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know.
All right, Chris.
Now we're gonna go from bottom up.
Bottom up. Okay.
What is your method to certifying sets?
My method for certifying sets: do what I'm told. No. Do what I'm asked. No. When I'm certifying sets, I like to. Funny enough, I wish we did this. I like to put the instruction manual on the inside, even though we're not like. I like the instruction manual on the inside. It's my preference, not necessarily
the box.
In the box.
Oh yeah, that's fine. You can do it anyway.
Because we have to do the white boxes. It's on the outside typically.
Yeah. I've been printing that.
I like printing the picture of it so that the instructions don't
get messed up.
Or damaged or bent the wrong way. But yeah, just you put I would say manual on the bottom, put the bags in, and then you close it up and tape it, and you put your little sticker on it and say who certified it. I like it when they have sealed bags. It makes it easier to just watch the YouTube video and do the unboxing and rebox it back up instead of having to go to Bricklink and.
That's a lot easier.
Yeah, instead of having to part everything out.
Liam was just posting on here saying Owen's first set was Owen's first set was the 2008 Rebel Trooper Battle Pack.
See, I was close. Okay.
Does that sound about right?
It's in the same realm of battle pack. Like I said, I didn't remember what my first set was. I remember what set I vividly remember playing with as a kid, and it was that one because we had my brother and I had a little like boat, and we would have the clones like raid the boat.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. I just remember that very vividly. So yeah, but the first set we both got was this is coming back to me now. It was the Rebel Battle Pack Because they had the Imperial dropship to go with it. So I think my brother had the dropship and I had the Rebel one. So yeah.
Quick question from Kurt.
Mm-hmm.
Besides football, what other sport do you wish could destroy the competition?
So I wish I was able to play basketball for my height.
Okay.
But I have not the best ankles, and I've actually rolled my ankles a lot playing basketball. So I would probably save myself from that injury. But either basketball or golf would be fun. Yeah, those two.
Okay. Another question from Chris. This is an interesting one. What's one thing you think could improve our band store?
Carpet. No.
I mean,
no. The one thing I would say if we could improve on is, so we're a BAM fam and this is our home, right? I wish we had more pictures on the walls, like family pictures in a way, because we took so many pictures of us in the Lego Masters. We have group photos and group selfies and all this stuff that I think would be amazing to put on the wall.
It's not a bad idea.
It's not. And
yeah, like kind of like what I was doing with the poster that I showed you or that I was trying to work on float the before and after that I showed you last Friday or whatever.
Yeah.
Something like that in a way.
Yeah, so like definitely pictures of us hung on the wall, maybe like past and present. Like so every time a new employee, there's got to be at least one picture of them on the wall, just so it's hey,
you're part of it or something.
Yeah, you're part of the history of this bricks and minifig store.
Yeah.
Wish we had a few sets displayed, like the Lego store does, or Walmart or Target, so people can see what they're looking at.
The newer.
Not even new. What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, not the use of like the new in box sets.
I usually do that with my speech alien sets, but no one else is willing. Like earlier, I said, "Hey, why don't you bring R2D in?" You know, like I'm not bringing R2 in. You know, it was like
R2 won't make the voyage.
come on,
no, I know.
I got the Millennium Falcon here. I want to hear it. Yeah, all 7,000 pieces of it.
So yeah, definitely more pictures, I guess, hung up would be kind of funny. So, and customers could like look at the wall and be like, "Hey, where's this photo from?" And that's let me tell you about that. Like,
we'll talk about more of that.
Sounds good.
Sarah asked, "Did you play an instrument? I'm guessing musical instrument in younger years at all? Did you do it in the follow-up to that? Did you do anything with the local community, volunteering or anything else like that?" So first off, did you play a musical instrument when you were younger?
I did. I tried to play trumpet. Terrible at it. So I switched to percussion, to drums, and the xylophone was better at that. And I love drumming. I don't do it anymore, but it's my favorite instrument. Yeah.
And did you anything with community involvement stuff? Were you in Scouts? Were you in any other kind of group like that?
Yeah.
Or
did Boy Scouts for a little bit. Never really got into it. Just like, and I did the retreats and I did that stuff, and I was very outdoorsy. It just wasn't. It wasn't.
Do you like camping in tents?
I do like camping. Camping's fun. I wish I did it more. I like making fires in a controlled environment. Not.
What are the thoughts for whatever outings?
I think it'd be fun. Yeah, I wish we did more outings too. But I did Boy Scouts. I did more community stuff in church, and yeah, I think that's really it for community stuff. And then we did stuff with football, going door to door and hosting camps and little facilities for clubs or for kids to come in and do sports and stuff. So I think it's cool. Picking up trash at some local parks and football fields for St. Francis football. So yeah.
Cool. All right, Chris, hit him another one.
Okay.
Or 2 or 3.
Or 2 or 3 or 5 or 10. I don't understand this question. What is the quote unquote one set that got away?
The one set that got away.
So that's basically the one set that you could have bought. You had it in reach.
You regret not.
You didn't buy it because you didn't have the money, or someone else got ahead of you, or got sniped in an eBay. Bid war.
There's a few.
What's the biggest one?
There's so many to pick from.
What's the heartbreaker?
Oh, jeez. The Darth Malgus Sith Fury class interceptor. That one was one that I wanted, and I saw on the shelf, and I had the money. Like I had money for it, and like I did this as a kid. Is I always wanted more figures, so I would buy more little sets and battle packs. So if I had $200, I was going to buy $200 worth of battle packs and tiny sets to get more ships and more figures instead of the one ship with all that.
One guy, like 3 guys.
Yeah. So that was my mistake, and that's the one that's the one that got away.
Okay. Go again, Chris.
Next one. What is your advice on making a Lego mosaic? What size plate, 1x1s or multiple sizes?
Like Lego mosaic? What do you mean?
So
like the world map. How it's all like the tiles.
Yeah, you've seen the world map, right?
Yeah.
So it's all 1x1 studs. Would you, if you were to make a mosaic similar to that, would you do studs? Would you do plates? Would you do bricks, etc.? And would you keep it to 1x1s, or would you allow it to be like, hey, I need to fill all this like black space. Let's use 2x6s and 2x4s and whatever.
So first of all, I would not make a mosaic because those studs for the world map. I know. So that. I would not have the patience to do that.
Right now.
But I would stick to the 1x1 round tile studs. Yeah. But keep them to be the tiles.
Tiles or studs?
The tiles, not the studs. The tiles. since they're separated, it already adds that black effect with the space in between the tiles.
Okay.
So it has that depth, I guess, of
Okay,
the
that's
art.
fair.
So I would stick to that if I was making a mosaic, because I love how they took I've seen people take the Batman mosaic and turn it into Anakin or Obi-Wan or somebody else. Like there was a Taylor Swift one in Brick World, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah,
Actually, I ended up going to one of our stores and ended up selling it, I believe.
Yeah. Like I think it'd be cool to have one of like Elvis or something like that. Like I mean, those are
something. Yeah.
yeah. That's what I think is kind of cool.
Like have one or two of those hung around the store.
Yeah, like even then, like make mosaics of ourselves.
It's harder and more expensive than people think.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Chris. Then I'll get to another customer or audience questions.
Actually, I think we already answered that one.
What is the question though?
What was the first that you remember building?
Yeah, that we
That-
already,
Yep.
we already
Go ahead,
answered
mark
that
that
one.
off.
already got that one.
Which actually we already did that one too. Which letter master contestant is your favorite and why?
We did that.
Yeah.
My favorite contestant though, like not
Yeah.
group, is Corey from I think season
Season
one. Because I did a push-up competition with him. And I'm ready.
Lost.
I lost, but I'm ready for this year.
He's built, man.
I know, but I was able to keep my own for
Until he went and said one hand, and just over.
not even one hand. He's like, hold it. Like we got done.
Oh, right.
We did
Just
like
hold it.
25 in a row, and he's like, hey, hold it at the bottom. And we held it for like 15 seconds, and I had to I went up and stopped, and I had to use my knee to get up. But I'm prepping and training for this year's Brick World. I'm going to 50.
There you go. So another question from Chris. So thank you, Chris, for all these questions. I don't know if you had this or not, but we'll see. First off, did you ever have what we like to call in the Lego world as dark ages?
I did.
Okay, and that's question number one. Question two is, did your dark ages change your current value of Lego in your life?
So
That's deep.
that's a very deep question.
Well, because obviously you came back to Lego.
I did come back to Lego.
So why?
My dark ages was late middle school, all through high school, because it wasn't considered cool. The guys on the football team weren't into it. People in my chess club weren't into it, which was weird. But nobody was into it when I was a kid, or not a kid, when I was middle school and high school. People weren't into it, and you got picked on a little bit for having it. So I just said, forget it. I'm done. I'm not dealing with Lego anymore. It's stupid. It's dumb. And my brother was really big into it, so I just didn't. I sold most of my Legos to him. So I still see them every day, and I just can never get them back.
You can get it back for full value.
Yeah, for full value now.
12%.
Yeah, with interest. No. What was the second part of the question? Sorry, I'm rambling a little bit.
It was. Let me find it again real quick here. It was a matter of how did your dark ages change your current value of Lego?
So
in regards to just everything overall, how has Lego changed to you since before and after your dark ages?
So before my dark ages, I always thought it was, you buy this set, you build them, and you're done. You don't really play with them as much. I still don't play with them now, but I've found a new appreciation and love for Lego because it's something I do. I love building with other people. I love being able to talk about building, and I love learning. I love learning so much more about Lego. It's not just a toy.
Yeah.
It's an experience, and that's the greatest thing since leaving my dark ages is you get to see other people go through their joy. You're not the one who gets the set, and it's like you're the kid again in the store.
Mm-hmm.
You're there seeing a kid have that switch where it's something that's fun for them and they're gonna do. So
question about that.
Yeah.
In regards to that, do you feel that the overall popularity of Lego amongst adults has helped that?
Definitely.
Or is it more of a realization that people did it before too, just nobody cared?
Yeah. No, I think it's definitely more the Lego is for everyone, and I don't remember the slogan for what they were put. Adults welcome.
Yep.
I love seeing that.
That's their new
slogan.
slogan.
I thought that was
Years,
cool.
so.
But there was also, I'm gonna use Lego Masters again as an example. Like Corey, for instance. Corey is this jacked, cool dude, sneakerhead. He's cool.
Yeah.
He is the definition of cool, calm, crisp, and collected. He is.
Too bad I thought I could message him hey, how about
Yeah, how about yeah, and just seeing him be able to love Lego and have that he can love Lego and still be all those things. That's so cool to see. So.
Okay. Kurt is asking, if you could participate in any game show, which one do you believe you would succeed in?
I wouldn't say game show, but Wipeout.
Okay.
Bring it. I will. Yeah, bring it. I would ace the crap out of Wipeout. Like, I would win that money, and I would be.
You don't think the random giant inflatable fist would just punch you in the face and knock you off?
And if it did, I would get back up and run through it again. Like the game shows, like where it's like the Deal or No Deal or The Price is Right. That's that's too much chance with with Wipeout. I literally probably could just do that. At least I think I could.
Yeah.
So I would say Wipeout, even though it's not technically a game show. So yeah,
It's still fun to watch.
dude, Wipeout's hilarious. I love seeing just people just like remember the red like balloons or whatever they have to jump
from.
Yeah,
It always bounce off and flip over.
the second one, I could do that instantly, like no sweat. Yeah. Also, I would say American Ninja Warrior would be kind of.
Liam says, "At home, I literally said, get this guy on my phone."
I'd be hilarious on Wipeout. Give me a microphone, and I will be like mic me up, and I'll be giggling the whole time. So.
Okay, Chris, put him up in that one here.
That's whoa. What is your favorite sport to watch?
Football. American football. Because I played that all my life. So it's fun. It really depends. Like I love watching the NFL, but I enjoy watching college football a little bit more just because the atmosphere and having the band there is always unique. But with the teams, the transfer portal, everybody's switching. You can never stay true to one team or one person. So I'm always watching every team. But like college football, I'm a Jayhawks fan, so I watch them. But their roster is always changing and kids are leaving, so it's kind of hard to see that progression somebody develops. Yeah. Go ahead if you want to fire away another question.
Did you have anyone?
Kurt says the red Frogger balls are sneaky though.
They are. I feel like the second one is more bouncier than the first because they always they bounce and then they a little bit higher and they always flip over and hit in the water. But I always wanted to just go swimming at the most random times, and I thought Wipeout would be fun is to just jump in water. Anywho, go ahead and fire another one, Chris.
Are you an early bird, a night owl, or neither?
I am both. I'm a early bird if I have to get up. So if you tell me, Owen, I need you to do this at 6 a.m., I will be doing it at 6 a.m. But if there's not, I'm probably going to sleep until 10, maybe even later, depending on the day. But I like staying up late. I like playing games. I like watching my phone. I like hanging out. So I'm a bit of both. But only the morning part is if you tell me, Owen,
we need this done.
We need this done. You got this. So like getting up for school or doing my observations for teaching, I'm up and I'm ready to go lifting. Like I'm ready because I have an obligation to be there. Anything else, I'm sleeping.
Why don't you turn your volume up?
I'm just making sure that everything is set on here.
Go ahead.
I thought you were looking for something.
Do we have any more audience questions?
Probably a couple more.
Let's see here. I had one somewhere here from another one from Chris. And then there's another one. Oh, here we go. If you ran a Bricks Minifigs, would you run it differently? I think almost everybody would run it.
That's a great question, but since my boss is sitting here, no.
Lies.
No.
We're gonna get to the truth.
There are some things I wish. I don't know. I wish. What would I run differently? That's a really good question, actually, because I have not thought about that. I've only thought about really owning a store once, but I was trying to get Ryan to be like, Ryan, let me be a 1% owner in this business. I'll take my stake and leave, and you can still, yeah. But what would I do differently? I would probably do more. We had our online store. I would just probably have our online store be able to ship things out more, I guess.
Yeah, like
We ship.
We do.
Ship all the time, yeah.
I mean, Frank.
I thought it was. Yeah, I thought. I mean,
Well,
I know
Frank is cyber funded. That's a whole different
Yeah,
thing. But no, we ship out all sorts of stuff.
Ship it out.
The weirdest part is when people only live 5 minutes away when it's shipped. It's like, dude, you
Yeah.
just drive over here.
We're here for like.
Then I guess I don't really have a way I would run my own store different. Like I've learned so much about how to run this store that I would probably do it the same, or at least close to.
Okay.
So yeah.
Lou has a question. You get one trip in the DeLorean and you can go anywhere, past or future. What time period are you going to go to?
So I wouldn't go to the future because I would rather
not see all the stuff.
Yeah, the future's a mystery. The past is history, and today is the present. That's why it's a surprise, you know. I would probably go to the past, and I would actually pull a Back to the Future kind of thing. I would go back in time and want to meet my dad, like younger.
Younger? Okay, I was like,
not like that. Yeah, I already know my dad. But meet him younger, and see.
Don't you live in the same house?
Yes, but like meet my dad, see what he was like younger, because
see how much of a nerd he was.
Well, no, but like there's so many things that like I'm sure there's things that from your youth that you haven't told Chris yet, and things that take time, and there's things I would want to experience with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as a friend, like I guess in a friend, and see what he was able to do when he was younger. So that would be go back in time, spend time with my dad, and see how he was in his youth. I guess, if that makes sense.
Your dad just posted, says, "Dad's crying, love you, buddy. Hope you find your dad. Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad."
Thanks, Mr. Narwhal.
Lou posted up afterwards. He says, "Oh, but it's only a 1 week trip."
It's a 1 way trip. Yeah, that's fine. I wouldn't mind.
One way or 1 minute.
And then your dad said, "You now have to be up at 6 a.m. for y'all."
Great.
In regards to being that owl.
Yeah. I do that for school when summer rolls around, sleeping in.
Let me see.
That's how I am most.
Yeah.
You
want to ask?
Go ahead and shoot my question.
Okay.
I'm waiting for.
We only got I think 5 or 6 more. So
2, 3, 5, 6 more.
6 more. Yeah.
So if you guys have any questions, make sure to keep commenting so we can keep
get through them all.
Yep. What is your favorite entree to eat?
My favorite entree to eat?
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many. I'm pretty basic though. I like grilled chicken. It's very basic, but I like salmon. I like shrimp. I like steak. So I like pasta. So yeah, I'll pretty much eat anything, but I would say grilled chicken is pretty good.
Grilled chicken's your go-to, huh?
It is my go-to.
It's fair.
Protein.
Exactly. Gotta get that protein.
Okay. Would you prefer console or PC for games?
So that is a great question. I actually I looked at that one before. I've had all of them. I have an Xbox, I have a PlayStation, and I used to have a PC. I bought a PC to only play Star Wars: The Old Republic, which is the computer one. Played it, beat the entire game, and then sold the computer once I was done with it. Had no interest in playing any other games.
Interesting.
So I would say console just because I use it more, but I have the experience of using all of them. And if I'm going to pick a console, I'm probably going to pick PlayStation, even though I grew up playing Xbox.
Yeah. It's
nice to have all the consoles so I can play the exclusives when they both come out. So yeah, console 100%.
Okay. Question from the audience. This one comes from Kurt. What is your ultimate vacation spot you would love to go to someday that you have never visited before?
I would love to see the Grand Canyon. I don't know if that's a vacation spot necessarily, but I would love to see Grand Canyon, Yellowstone, more like, I guess, American history stuff. I don't know if that counts as
that's
vacation spot. Like vacation, people take it as like, oh, relaxing at a beach and that stuff. So
yeah.
But, so funny enough, since we were talking about it before, we've actually brought it up a few times today. We are joined by a special guest today. Mr. Corey Samuels is joining us. What's up, Corey?
What's going on? How y'all doing?
We're doing pretty good. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing good.
We were just talking about you and all your crazy sneakers.
That's just a green screen in the background.
Oh yeah.
Wait, those aren't real? What?
There you go. I'll put in so someone can see you
it's
too.
weird because I gotta look here and there at the same time. So no, those are
very
definitely
real.
I love watching the Instagram videos you posting with them. So that's
was that the little one?
Yeah, who refuses to go to sleep. That's why I can only be here for a little bit. I gotta do the daddy stuff and rock him to bed and all that stuff.
Hey, we know how that goes. We know how that goes. But yeah, so we were actually talking about you because we're interviewing Owen over here, and we're bringing up the fact he was bringing up the push-up contest, Brick World. So question number one is, are you going to be at Brick World Chicago this year?
I will be there. Not as long as I would hope. Unfortunately, I have a class I'm teaching on Friday. So because of that, I'm going to be coming in around Friday night, but I'll be there Saturday and Sunday.
Awesome. Okay.
That's not too bad. That's when the most fun is usually.
Yeah. So Owen has a new challenge for you this year.
Oh, geez. I threw out a number. Wanted to see what number of push-ups are we going to do.
Didn't you say 50?
I threw out a number, just more so talking to talk, but 50. I don't know, 50. I'm getting better, but
okay.
50 is light work for you, but 50 is like that's a lot for me. So.
Okay, I mean, we could always do, instead of 50 push-ups, we could always do like a type of push-up. Like,
I guess
we could do diamond, we could do knuckles.
Yeah.
I mean, we could always do like till failure. So we could choose one type and just go until you fail.
Yeah.
Until you can't go no more.
That's not too bad.
Okay.
Kurt commented down below, 50 one-handed push-ups, ?
50 one-handed.
That's not happening. I'm not that strong for that. But I definitely look forward to you being there, being able to do those push-ups. But also get to learn more from you because in the interview we were talking about who made the biggest impact on me at Brick World or in the Lego community, and I would say being able to talk to you and hear about your success and your stories and see, I watch the Instagram videos, and when you go live on Meal Prep Monday,
we were both talking about that
as well. I tune in for a little bit and try to just take notes and heed some wisdom and listen to what I can. So I appreciate all you've done and continue to do. So,
man, that means the world to me, man. Thank you for that. It's I always tell a lot of Lego masters, because I can only relate to them. I'm not an influencer, the cool kids. I'm not one of those guys. But
see, I was telling
you totally are.
I was saying he is the cool one a few minutes ago.
But I would always tell them, it's always good to return back the gratitude and the love that people showed you. When it came to me watching the episodes, that means a lot to me. So if I can turn around and give my ear or give my wisdom, advice to anyone who's coming up, who's like, I'm trying to get in this Lego thing, but I'm so nervous, I'm scared, blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, just build, just build and just be yourself, because there's a lot of good people in the community. I mean, there's a lot of jerks, and you're gonna get that, but for the most part, there's a lot of cool people who are. Hey, I'm talking.
You sound
so a lot of cool people out there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, I remember when you became a dad. That was a good time.
Yeah, that was it was nerve-wracking because it's like a whole lot of responsibility. I mean, you prepare yourself mentally over the 9 months, but then you're thrown into it and you ask your parents and it's like, hey, what do I do with this? And you're like, well, I haven't done this since you were a baby, and that was 30 plus years ago. So I don't know. Figure it out. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, Owen was telling us about how he's inspired by you and the different activities and stuff you're doing with the kids and education and everything else wise too, because Owen's trying to be a teacher and else going in education as well and using Lego as a medium for that. So
nice. I mean, it's fun. It's a rewarding job. I love the fact that I'm able to take kids who may have built a set and don't know how to build something from scratch, and then kind of work with them throughout the course of a few weeks to see where they can go. And then at the end of it, they're like, oh my gosh, I could just take the Lego I have at home and I could just recreate what we did here. And I can tell more of those stories. And I'm just like, that's what it's all about,
So quick question for you before you go. I know you got to take care of your kid over there. So when are we going to see some brick-built sneakers from you?
So, oh man, you know what? So in Chicago, I had made these baby booties, and I had put them all over my display, and they didn't catch a lot of heat, which I understand why, because I had a lot of stuff going on. So
no.
I am not currently working on any brick build sneakers. I just have a lot of other things that I'm actually taking a little bit of my interest when it comes to like designing. I will share this. One of those things is a flute, like an actual like musical flute.
Okay.
I think you posted about that on Facebook or something.
Yeah, I had posted a little bit
Inspired
about
by season 4 at all, or
you know what? It's crazy. I had a commission. It was a commission job for Lizzo, and she didn't reach out to only me. She reached out to like a whole bunch of other Lego builders, but I saw it as opportunity. So I ordered parts, I designed it, I showed them. They said, "Oh, we love it. We'll let you know what Lizzo think." They never reached out to me again. So I was like, "All right, well, I have these pieces here. I have this.
we'll do it.
I'm gonna build a case for it, and I'm gonna bring it all over." So I brought it to 2 spots, and people have been, they took to it. So I said, okay, well, maybe I can make some more instruments that I played when I was a kid. So I'm currently working on a saxophone, like life size.
There you go.
So
my son's shaking over his head over here because he's playing sax right now. So
that's so cool. So I don't know. I'm hoping I can start that process. I just have so much work and so much other things that I'm actually doing, and so hopefully I might have it in Chicago. I might not, but the flute definitely you'll see that in Chicago. And
well, if you need some help with some stuff, you know who to hit up.
Of course, gold pieces. I will let you know.
gold and pearlescent gold, metallic gold, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Say no more.
All right. Well, Corey, thank you so much for popping in, and of course, say hi to the family for us. We will talk soon, and then of course we will definitely see you at Brickwork Chicago 2024.
Absolutely, Owen. I'm looking forward to doing some push-ups.
Yes,
again. Make sure.
I got the sleeve on. Don't want to put you to shame or anything, but
appreciate it.
No, but thank you. Seriously, I appreciate all you do and continue to do.
Nice. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, man. Can't wait to see you again. Ryan, take care, my man.
Thanks a lot, Corey. Have a good one.
Have a good night.
All right, guys.
See that's so cool. Like, come on, man. Like, come on. That's amazing. How did you just like that? How did you just? Did you text them or something?
I got the hookups.
How?
I got the hookups.
How? I want to know your step by step.
Thank you, of course, Corey, for hopping with us
unexpectedly
as our surprise guest of the night. We do have a few more questions to go through here, and then we're going to call it quits.
Yep.
So this is your last chance, audience, to get some questions in for Owen. Chris, why don't you hit him with like 3 more, and then we will call it.
Let's do the 2 from. We only got like 3 more, I think.
Yeah, we have 4 more.
So let's just pick
You
3.
okay with doing 4 questions?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Chris says you're bigger in the community than you believe, kid.
Thank you. I can always do. You can always do more and be part of more. That was so cool.
But this is just part of those opportunities that Owen's talking about.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where you start getting to meet people in the community, and it's like all of a sudden you just know more and more people, and you're like, holy crap, I didn't know all these people. So
yeah.
All right, Chris, hit him with another one.
Let's finish up.
Let's finish off this page. What are your hobbies outside of work?
Outside of work, school, football, lifting, video games. I really like to run. That's always a fun thing. Even like days off, I'll go on a nice little run. Like last night, I ran 2.5 to 3 miles roughly, but it was nice because it was dark out.
Yep.
It had the breeze, and there was lightning in the sky, didn't want to get struck by lightning, but it was awesome to see.
Last night's storm was nuts.
It was, but before all that, it was so cool to just run with the lightning and see like it would illuminate the sky. So that was probably the best thing. It was cool.
Especially like the one time for the Lockport concert that I did on Tuesday.
Like last week.
All the lightning just like not even hitting
it was
the
all
ground.
cloud lightning, so
it was like it was zapping to the other cloud. Yeah. And that
a lot of CG lightning.
Yeah.
C to the very G.
So that's it for that page.
We're done with this page.
Yay.
Oh wow, main page is done?
Main page is done.
Wow.
Well, a lot of the questions the audience asked, so we kind of went through it.
I was only like 2 or 3.
Interesting question.
Do you want to do one more and
Two.
then ask
We got 2 more from here.
We can do one more for there, and then we'll do this, and we'll finish up.
All right, sounds good.
Okay. Do you want to do?
Just pick one.
What's this?
Chris is asking all the good questions on here.
What is your favorite Star Wars game you've ever played?
Knights of the Old Republic, and that game is. I've played that game so many times, and it, like I have my list. It's Knights of the Republic, Jedi Fallen Order, and then Force Unleashed. But Knights of the Republic, I've played multiple times, and every time when you find out that your character's Revan, I still get like, oh, no way! Like I still get the goosebumps of when it happens, and it's just
never played it, always wanted to.
It's so fun. So essentially, your character has amnesia, and you don't know who you are, and then you go through the game, and Darth Malik reveals to you, "Hey, you're actually Revan." Like,
so your character's actually Revan.
Your character's actually
that's
Revan.
dope.
And the way you find out is through a cutscene. Is it shows like Revan, and he pulls off his mask, and it's your character, all stitched up and like, scratched, and it's like, oh my god, like that was so cool when you actually get to fight Malik.
I'm gonna have to find that scene then.
Yeah.
Quick, because now the questions are pouring in here real quick. Quick question from Lou. When Lego does a GWP, give with purchase, would you rather be a figure, a set, or a gear like a keychain or poster?
The keychain and posters can go away. Those are nothing.
I agree.
I would say I like the exclusive figs specifically because the gift with purchase build are gonna be like this is just using that was a little isn't that gift purchase?
No.
So they're fun, but they're not like I don't think they're worth the build. I would rather do a figure. I would do a figure loop.
Kind of like not the Lars Homestead, but like the little like the Star Wars one that they came out with.
Not even
that came out with this fit.
I would rather not even that because I understand that's given purchase, but I would rather do like a poly bag with a fig and then call it that or depending on the price point. But I would specifically
kind of like Revan, but more of like a gift purchase than just a poly bag.
Yeah.
Thing from Sarah that says Owen isn't from she can't spell. Isn't from Illinois originally. Where was he from? So where are you from, Owen?
So funny enough is I'm actually from Illinois. I was born here. My family moved to Kansas City, Missouri. Then my family moved to Mississippi. And that's where I would like to say I grew up the most because I spent 9-10 years there.
Am I SSI PPI?
Correct.
Okay.
I lived in Mississippi, and I don't have a Southern twang or draw. Sometimes I will slip in and out of it occasionally. I do say y'all a lot. Like y'all. That's my number one word I text.
Well, it kind of creeped into Chicago anyway too, as a thing. So it's.
But I say y'all, and I kind of have a little bit of Southern thing. I like country music.
So you say you're originally from Illinois. What made you guys move down to Missouri? Assuming that you heard why.
Yeah, it's been usually just work for my parents. Like mostly my dad. He get it.
Traveling for.
Yeah. So that's pretty much the story.
You said we have one more question on that sheet, Chris?
We have one here.
Okay, I'm going to do this question from here then. Chris Meeker is asking, do you have a significant other? Do they build with you?
I do not have a significant other. I am not married whatsoever. I'm a young, but I will leave my personal life and professional life separate. So, yeah, I will not go into that.
There you go.
Great question, though. Thank you.
Okay, and then Christopher, hit that up.
Which one?
We can do both. We don't have time.
Okay. You're currently on the football roster as a quarterback. If you had to choose another position to play, what would it be?
So I wasn't playing quarterback. I would still be on the offense because I love the way offenses move. I would love to be a tight end because I have the height, but I wouldn't be that great at blocking because I'm not 230, 240 and like most tight ends. But I could definitely run routes and catch the ball, or at least think I could. So I would be mobile receiver tight end.
Okay.
Yes.
Question from Lou here says, what do you think is the most overrated minifigure?
Most overrated minifigure is Mr. Gold. Yeah, I hate hearing about that thing.
But you haven't seen it to know.
Who cares?
It's a gold minifigure.
I could care less.
It's a gold version of C-3PO that's not C-3PO. It's even worse.
Yeah, but
So everybody's got a stupid top hat.
that one's over. Yeah, that one's definitely overrated. It's just like Cloud City Boba Fett too. That is overrated. I understand it's unique as has arm printing, but it's nothing.
I think it's a important staple in Lego, the fact that it was the first one that had arm printing. Like, ooh, arm printing is a thing. But then at the same time, it's like, are you going to find the first minifig that has the first leg printing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the
Not
Luke is
really.
$500 just because he has a unique belt print.
A lot more than that. Yeah.
Well, he has a literal silver dot on his belt, and that's why he's
Wait, for
expensive.
which one?
The Cloud City Luke Skywalker.
Oh, Constantly Luke.
Because they make the pants with just a brown belt, not the little
Yep.
belt buckle, and that's
Yep.
why he's expensive. So
That's fair.
Plus, just Lando's cape was
$300,
$300.
Yep.
Just for the cape.
I think we got one more question on this list.
Yep.
Just one more here.
Yep.
Last question of the night, guys.
And then if the audience wants to ask,
Yeah,
If you guys
they wanna
have
ask
more, please
more.
enter
Yeah.
them now.
go ahead.
Okay. What was the main thing you did during the COVID outbreak in 2020?
The main thing I did during COVID was sit at home, shop on Amazon,
Yeah, because you weren't working for us at the time.
play video games. Went to work at Culver's, and I lifted and worked out when I could. But yeah, it was pretty much a very boring time. Yeah, mostly watched movies and stuff. But yeah, it was a very boring time. I hope we never have to go back to it because I need to talk to people, or at least attempt to talk to people. I like
The social
going outside.
aspect.
Yeah, I like being able to not have to wear a mask and stuff because I never liked to make my ears flop down. Sometimes I look like Dobby the house elf. Yeah. So there you go.
Master by Dobby is sock. Dobby is free. Dobby is a free elf. Liz asking, Harry Potter. Liz asking sticker or prints. He already said prints.
Yeah.
Definitely printed
Prints,
prints.
stickers can.
It can go away forever. Question from Chris. If you hadn't been hired at BAM, would you still be as passionate for Lego?
No, I would not been as passionate for Lego because the outlets here are of meeting new people and getting to see how Lego impacts other people. I wouldn't have had that experience, so I wouldn't have been able to appreciate Lego in the same way. So 100%, I would not be the same.
I think you also enjoy, like you said earlier, kind of more of learning about different aspects of Lego, the different building techniques, different things that happen with it. And along those lines, I think that, I don't think, from what I know about you, I don't think you would be nearly into Lego as much.
Like I would buy a set here and there, but I wouldn't be as all like.
You would likely probably be more annoyed about your brother talking about Lego than anything else. Now you're like, I know some Lego stuff now.
No, and it's the thing is part of that is it's nice now to be able to bond with my brother over this because he and I've come to appreciate the stuff he talks about now because I actually get to see it full circle. It's not just, oh, did you see this release? And okay, whatever. Now I did see that release. Like,
and sometimes it's, oh yeah, Ryan showed me 4 days ago. Where are you at?
And then so there's always like there's sometimes I get to one up him because I know more about, which I'm all for, about being the younger brother. But it's nice to be able to talk about that stuff and have a way for us to bond and connect.
And Chris is following up on that saying, so BAM is vital to the community. I like to think
we have 100 stores, and it's a way for people to actually get older sets and get into Lego instead of just having to go to the Lego store. Like,
I mean,
It's just seeing newer stuff
and
to know the history.
the Lego
of
store, you really can't play in the store. You know what I mean?
It's true.
We have.
I mean, the minifig maker, I think, is about as close as you get at the Lego stores, right?
We have the bulk tables, and we have the party room, we have the display, we have the scavenger hunt. So there are other ways for kids to play and participate and not have to buy something. So
Plus, we have like the pre-built sets, and we could always take that down, show it, let them look at it, see how.
Well, that's the biggest thing that they feel, that people feel that kind of killed Toys R Us, is that we used to, like I said, when I was a little kid, it was fun to take the Power Wheels and drive it around the whole aisle. It was cool to take a bike and test drive it, around the store or whatever else.
Yeah.
They don't let you do that anymore. And that's one of the things they were thinking about doing now. It's like, oh, well, we'll just let people open up a set or open up whatever and just play with it up front for a while. I was like, really? Like,
then all that money that
but they would make a lot more
sell.
money if people were actually playing and having their hands on stuff. It's one of those things like you put it in your hands, it's a different story.
Yeah.
Like, how many sets have you ever seen the photo of or someone else talk about? It's like, yeah, that's all right. But then all of a sudden you see a person, it's like, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
This is a whole big
100%.
difference. But every store, Chris, to answer your question in that sense too, is every store is different. Every store has a different culture at the store. One of the things that we try to do here is to, as part of the name of the show is Meet the Bam Fam, is to treat all of our employees and everybody that comes in the door as family, as extended family. We want to get to know everybody. We like to hang out with people. People lounge around the bulk tables for hours at a time, talking to each other about whatever crazy mock they're making and why do they come into the store with a binder full of parts.
Yeah.
Like what techniques they're using to help out other people, just like at Brick World. The first 3 days, everyone's just going through, sorting out their own stuff, and people walk around and they're like, well, how did you do that? Then they show them how to do it. And then the next display, I've seen a couple where they literally use that technique in their display.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So it's always getting to know more people, learning from those people, and then
learning,
sharing that with more people.
Learning from their
sharing the knowledge.
Knowledge, and then they can all get better and better.
Yep. Yeah. And the nice thing is too is, like, I guess one of the other big things about I'd say is different between us and like the official Lego stores is just because someone's working at Lego doesn't mean that they necessarily like Lego. They probably should.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that they like it necessarily. But also doesn't mean that they've been doing Lego for a while either. They could just
had bought one set and said, "Oh, I like Lego."
Right. I mean, if you went like at our store, let's see, I've got 35 years. Dave's got, I think, 27 years.
I mean, didn't he just turn 31?
So you've got 60 some years there. You've been doing Lego since you were 5. So there's another 18. You've been doing Lego since you were 4. So there's another 9. And this Becca's a little bit later to the party, which she's been diving in fully pretty much into Lego since she started working here. So, I mean, there's easily over 112 years of Lego building just in our staff that are here. And I think that's the big difference is, we have a small amount of people, but a lot of experience.
Yeah,
100%. And we like to share it. Yeah. Some people don't.
Like one of the first sets that I played with was the original Sith Infiltrator with Darth Maul with the little.
He says that's me selling my transistor over now. Chris Beaker, where are you from? I know you've been in some of the things before, and I recognize your name. What city are you in right now?
Are there other questions down below?
As of right now, not currently. So it is a good time to also remind people that our owners from the Brixton Schaumburg store are both going to be here next Saturday, not this Saturday.
What if I do this? And
you can turn it around that way.
Turn and face you.
Hi.
Whoa.
Are going to be here next Saturday. Yeah. So Bradley's going to be here next Saturday for the buy day. That's the 16th. That's the day before St. Patrick's Day. And he was going to be opening April 6th.
Yeah. From
10 to 8, I believe. So he's going to have a lot of stuff there. Oh, some of that. Okay. That's not that bad. But yeah, we have at least 3 more stores opening up this year.
At least.
So Schaumburg, Algonquin, and Bloomington are all opening this year. So it should be a pretty good time. But otherwise, I want to thank Mr. Owen for completing his Meet the Bam Fam tonight.
I've wanted to do it for a long time, actually. Like ever since I went back and watched the old YouTube videos, I was like, we should do that. And I'm glad we're able to do it.
Well, we finally got you in, and you're the first one of many. We are going to go ahead and include some of our other team members here shortly, hopefully, in the coming weeks. Not on Fridays, because we're going to reserve Fridays for Cyber Fun Day.
Thank you, Lou.
Lou's saying great job.
It might be Tuesdays.
So it might be Tuesdays, might be different days. It kind of depends on when everybody's there to get it done. And then, of course, we are actually going to be revisiting myself and Becca as well, as part of David as part of that too, to get an update.
And I'll
finally get my own. Funny enough, as far as COVID goes, this was actually what we did during COVID, was to help maintain relationships with you guys at home, along with our contests and things like that. So it's something we're bringing back and we feel is important, so you guys get to know everybody else, get some life updates from whoever. So we want to make sure that we can do that for you guys.
Big shout out to Chris though, right here. He was, doing the interviewer part. He's here on his own.
Yeah.
He could be home right now doing whatever, homework, video games, whatever. But he's here.
And like a Fortnite.
Yep.
We're just gonna talk about it later.
And we appreciate you. We really do. We appreciate all you do. So if the audience could round of applause. Great job, Chris. You're gonna get all red, but I wanted to throw you off the spot and just tell you
good job hosting.
I appreciate you hosting and getting out of your comfort zone a little bit. Because I know doing this isn't your forte, but we genuinely appreciate it and hope to hear you do it for Tim, Avery, and everybody else. I actually hope you get to interview your dad.
We'll see. You guys can always come just if you guys want to interview somebody else or something else.
Yeah.
We've got Sarah's thing. Appreciate sharing your life with us.
Of course.
Kurt says, good night, fellas. Great show. Keep on balling, Owen.
Good night, Kurt.
Kurt says, great job, Chris. Sarah says, yes, good job, Chris. Leah says, bravo. And Becca says, yes, Chris. Oh, she got exclamation marks after it. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys get to hit us up for more of Meet the Bam Fam with somebody next time. It will be announced, but of course, this was Meet the Bam Fam featuring Owen. He's our junior part-timer. So thank you guys for watching. We will see you guys at some point. Make sure you guys tune in to Cyber Funday this Friday night at 7:30 at the same place, same time.
We're actually doing one this week.
We are doing one this week, yes.
Cool.
Despite other things. But we will see you guys
Thank you.
Friday. Have a good night, guys. We're out of here.
See you guys.